Hey friends, welcome back. My name is Anna, and this is Tales from the Craft Room. I thought I would hop in here a little bit. I am actually sitting in the craft room. It's a nice cool breeze coming in my window, but not too much of a breeze, just a little bit of a breeze. It is a little toasty. But anyway, I thought I would hop in here and give you an update on my hat status. Preemie hats, I have currently made a total of 32. My goal for preemie hats to be made by like around Thanksgiving time is 50. So I have about 20 more to go. On the other hats that I donate to a local preschool, which they have around 100 kids. So that's what I do with that one. Also, I'm going to be giving some hats to my cousin again this year. She is actually not teaching preschool. I think she said first grade that she's teaching this year. Same school, just they moved her to a different grade. But I think she said probably about 25-ish hats for that. So of the hats that I've made since, last year and so far this year, I have 84. And then I was given a donation here recently from a viewer, and she sent 36. So that gives me a total of, actually, she didn't send 36, it was 32. So my 84 and 32 is 116. Yeah, 116 hats is what I currently have. So I know 100 of those will be going to the local preschool. And then, like I said, I think my cousin says she needed about 25. So I do have a few more hats to make before... my cousin, hopefully I'm going to be giving them to her here in a couple of weeks. I should be seeing her, but the local preschool, I have until, I like to give it to them around the 1st of November or thereabouts, when we normally start cooling off. So I do have a little bit to finish up all those hats, and then I do have plenty to give to her. So yeah, that's where I'm currently sitting hat-wise, and I think I'm doing pretty good this year. So yeah, I don't know. I haven't been doing a whole lot. I know I was doing my roll for Rose, but I recorded all 3 of those on the same day. I just chugged out all of those rows pretty much in the same day. And then we had a really busy weekend, which that's a good thing. We need to be busy. So... and we had a really busy weekend, and I didn't get a chance to crochet. This is Monday, July 13th, and Monday is usually our run errand day, pay bills day, and kind of a busy day in general. So by the time I got around to doing anything, it was just too warm to even want to touch yarn. It would have been afternoon, and even sitting in front of the fan, it was just a little too warm. And then we did end up going out of town. I got some new shoes. Hopefully it makes my legs feel a lot better. I really wish my elbow would get better. My arm is still bugging me. It does good the first part of the week. It doesn't bug me near as much, but on the weekends when it's ice cream time, yeah, sometimes I have a scoop fest and it gets really sore and achy and bothers me. So it's coming and going. It does get better now. So hopefully we're on the downhill spiral of it hurting all the time like it did there for a while. And if you haven't heard about that, I'm pretty sure I sprained my elbow scooping ice cream it's been about a month and a half, 2 months back, when we cooled off, and the ice cream was like concrete. It was really hard. And let's see what else. Oh, the new shoes. Yes, I got the new shoes today, and I put them on after we bought them. And so far, so good. Did not make my legs hurt near as bad wearing those. So we've been talking about getting new shoes for quite a while, and I've just been stubborn and not wanting to spend that extra money. But I'm glad I finally gave in and let hubby get me some new shoes, because it definitely makes me feel a lot better. So yeah, the true test will be this weekend when we see how they make me feel after being busy all day. So yeah, that's what I got. I actually came into the craft room to grab something. I've been working on some polka dot squares with some gifted yarn. I think I may have showed you some of them, maybe not, I don't know, I can't remember. But I was gifted some of ice cream shop yarn. It wasn't a full skein, it was just a partial skein, but I have been making polka dots, the circle parts of the polka dot squares, and I'm thinking I want to make or try to make a baby blanket with those. I'm not sure. I mean, they are baby blanket colors. I think it's, the one is Tutti Frutti is what the ice cream shop yarn color is. So I am pairing that with a purple Bernat Baby, I think it is what I'm going to do the square part with. And then I know I'm not going to have enough squares with the ice cream shop yarn. So if you hear when I started that polka dot hat with that yarn, the Dippity Dots hat, I ditched that. I just snipped it. And I have been using that yarn, the pink, to make some circles to go with the ice cream shop yarn. So overall, I think when it's done, I think it'll be really cute, but who knows when it's going to get done. Definitely not right now, because it is just a little too hot to want to touch yarn most of the time. And I've pretty much even abandoned doing any loom knitting. So yeah, I've been reading. I downloaded the Kindle app onto my phone, and I've got over 1,000 Kindle books. None of them have I paid a penny for. They have all been free when I purchased them. And I have been reading books on my Kindle, which I have been enjoying that, actually. So, and I've been trying to read instead of doom scroll on my phone, but sometimes I just doom scroll anyway. I'm trying not to do that, but sometimes it does happen. So anyway, I just thought I would hop in and say hey to you guys and share with you a little bit about the status on my hats and what I potentially might possibly be up to. I do have a couple of projects in my bag, so in the mornings when it is cooler, or in the evenings when I have access to air conditioning, maybe I can get a little bit of work done. I do hope to get more done on that zigzag washcloth from my roll for Rose, but it does require some concentration with counting the knits and purls. So I haven't done any more since those videos on that. I left that to do when I have time to actually think. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna hop off of here. I hope you guys are staying cool and you're having a good week this week, and I will see you one of these days with another video of some sort. Probably, most likely, some yarny goodness.